The title of this is Glass Heart OST. Ken Sato and Yu Miyazaki. Legendary Downhill Session. Glass Heart is a TV series. Thank you, Ghost Leader. It is so good. So this thumbnail grabbed me, put a choker on me, and slapped me around. Complete fourth date. It was... So let's check it out. When in doubt. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. Get it. Damn, sick.
What? What? Bro! Oh! Dude! Oh! I don't... Okay. Some of you are typing. Hold. Just hold. Don't send. Whatever the reason is for the lightning at the end, don't tell me. Okay? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Because it means something. And it's something between the two of them. Because multiple times, so he's on stage, she's like out in the parking lot or something, and she keeps looking up at the sky. So obviously that dude's not on a stage up there, probably. Dude, and then they both crumble. That is sick. Look at that. That to me is the foreshadowing of they're trying to do something. I don't know what it is. And I could be way off. But I have to go back to this because some of these shots are unbelievable. I love the fact that they filmed a lot of it in like ultra slow motion. So you're looking at like, I don't know, I'll say 120 frames per second. Like if you get some of these cymbal crashes, hits the cymbal, and then we just see every little bead of water. And it's a high frame rate too. Like you're probably looking at 60 for most of it, maybe. Like you see how, if you look at the rain on the piano, you see how when the water splashes, you can see a lot of detail in the water droplets and the splash itself. You can actually see the shape of it when we pause, frame by frame. That tells you it's a high frame rate. It means that every time we pause, there's a good chance that we're going to land on a clean frame. And if something is filmed at 60 frames per second, it means that every second that camera is basically taking 60 photos and putting them together. So I think everything is filmed very high. However, when we get to these shots of the cymbals and stuff, even that one right there, boom. See that? Look at that. Look at all that detail. Bro, that's fantastic. There's a couple piano shots here I wanna catch. That shot is phenomenal. Not just composition wise of him with enough detail on this side of him and the piano that we can still see the shape. Like his hood and cloak or whatever is pulled just slightly off to the side where we can still see his face. We can still see the outline of his arm. But for the most part, he and the piano are silhouetted into the center lower third of the shot. Great. But you notice the frame is kind of split into thirds, okay? Which rule of thirds is pretty basic. But if you look at all the people, the crowd is on that lower third horizon. The top two are the sky. This to me is another indicator that whatever that storm and lightning is a more prominent character than all these people or even what's happening with the music. Because they're only taking up this bottom third. The storm, the sky, whatever that means, is taking up the majority of the shot. That could be a stretch, but it's a detail that I would consider if I were really breaking this down, like I'm not, right? So let's see. There's a couple little shots here. Like there's some inner piano stuff, which is neat, but good. Yeah. Good. Faster cuts, back and forth, parallels between her feet, his feet. Yes. And all these water shots, like it's again more confirmation that there's something about this storm, about the rain, that is a main character of this. Okay, here. This is the first shot. So let's watch it real time. Ooh, so that's probably, yeah, that's probably two different shots. Wait a second. So you see this insert here of her breaks up this here because the camera comes in on this side. If it had gone through, I would have been like, how the did they? I'd have to figure it out. But when we come through on the other side and he's only got one hand, it's a little bit more of a tell. But then we go through, nice little transition, and we get into the piano, which is a nice touch. think there's maybe one more. Oh, that was great. Through the inside, through the wall. Boom. Oh, that's great. Phenomenal. Now, I do want to see what Rondo had said. Let's see. Or was it Mad? Yeah, there we go. For reference, Glass Heart is a 2025 Japanese musical drama series about an aspiring drummer who is recruited by a genius musician to join his new band, Ten Blank. The show, based on a novel by Miyazaki, explores themes of personal growth, healing through music, romance, and the challenges of the music industry. Was that the thing? I don't think that was the thing. The main actors in the Japanese drama Glass Heart are real musicians who learned their instruments specifically for the show. The cast dedicated over a year to learning to play their instruments and sing, and the show used them to perform the music rather than using doubles or stand-ins. That's sick. That is phenomenal. Wow, I had no idea, obviously. All right, are we back? Are we good? I don't think that was me. I think that was a Twitch thing. Let me know when we're back. Refresh if you need to. Mobile's good. Looks like the TVs are having an issue. Good? Yeah. I'm still good here. I got a strong connection. All right. So in case you didn't catch it, you probably saw it in chat. I don't need to read it, but I finally read the comment from Rondo about how they had to learn the instruments themselves and they weren't using stand-ins. That's fantastic. I would not have guessed that. Wow. Damn, that was good. So well done. And that was what? That was slightly less than 3 minutes. The pacing was perfect. I kind of want to see this beginning again. You know what? I'm just going to watch it again. Okay, did you catch that? So right off the bat, rain right away, got it. Huge crash of thunder. There's our main character. Maybe not main character, significant character. Sound drops out. And now we have the visuals. Interesting. Almost feel like if, based on the context that you provided, I think it was Lark provided about the show, if she's trying to get into the band, it's like she's summoning destiny. And that maybe that's part of what the storm represents. And it seems like it might work because he starts playing along and now they've made this connection. Wow.
そこには音しかなかった。
Yeah, Twitch. Damn it, Twitch. Yeah, we don't have problems like this on YouTube. Haley, you're not having any problems? I mean, I'm glad.
雨も景色も私自身も全部の境目が曖昧になって分かってしまった。私はこの音と出会うために生まれてきたんだって。この音はきっと神様がくれた音。
I wonder if they give us anything else. No. That was fantastic. I don't know if you caught this because I know Twitch was acting up. But one of the theories was that she is essentially or potentially trying to summon destiny. Like if it's her destiny to be part of the band, because she keeps looking up. She's doing it, looking up. He gets involved, and at the very end, crack. Interesting. Oh, what exactly would you call this video? You mean like a trailer or a teaser kind of thing? I would call it a teaser. Yeah. Song was composed by Taka. That's cool. I don't speak Japanese, but if I remember correctly, she says something along the lines of, "In that moment, I thought I was born to meet this sound sent by the gods." Wow. It's pretty good. It's pretty good context. Appreciate that. The show we're interested in? I can't commit to any more shows at this point. We still got to finish up Soldiers. We still got 2 full seasons of Soup. And then from there, we just got to figure it out. Yeah. And so some might wonder, okay, well, what's the difference between a teaser and a trailer? I don't know if this is official or not. This is just how I look at it. A trailer is like a compilation or a culmination of scenes and shots perfectly crafted to show you, like to get you to watch a movie or something. That's a trailer. Okay. Put all together into one package. Tell you way too friggin' much, ruin the movie for everybody, and then put it out there. That's a trailer. A teaser, for me, is something like this that feels like it's a scene pulled out of the greater piece. And it teases you enough to make you want to watch the show or a series or movie or whatever. That's how I see it. And that's what I feel this is. Oh, perfectly crafted.